Personal story segment tonight, anger over the president's handling of the economy. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. As you may know, there was bad economic news last week. The unemployment rate went up. The housing remains awful. In the face of the bad news, even the liberal press is concerned. Listen to Bob Schieffer grilling Nancy Pelosi.
You were talking in a kind of a different way when unemployment went to 5% under George Bush. What you said then, that Americans are struggling with skyrocketing energy prices. Gas was only $3 a gallon then. And you said this is January 4th, 2008. This morning's job report confirms what most Americans already knew. President Bush's economic policies have failed our country's middle class. I mean, aren't Republicans entitled to say, you know, if gas was $3 and unemployment was 5% and the president has failed the American people, don't they have a right to say that this president has failed the American people?
Well, if you want to go into the past, we can talk about the past all you want. The public wants to know about the future.
Well, with all due respect to the former speaker, no one knows about the future, but here in the present, the U.S. economy remains in trouble. And that was a very good sequence by Schieffer. I have to say, I have to give him credit. Now, Talking Points believes the American people themselves can turn the economy around if the government gets out of their way. There's a lot of cash on the sidelines, and once the private sector becomes more confident, the economy will improve. What's holding things back is huge government spending and uncertainty about things like Obamacare. Also, many Democrats still believe the federal government should redistribute wealth in America. Industry doesn't like that, so it's become a problem. A new Gallup poll asked, do you think our government should or should not redistribute wealth by heavy taxes on the rich? 49% of Americans say no. But 47% want the feds to play Robin Hood, to take from the affluent and give to those who don't have much. And 47% is a big number. That number also includes 71% of Democrats, while just 43% of independents and 28% of Republicans support forced sharing. In the gender area, 52% of women want income redistribution, but just 42% of men do. On the race front, just 41% of whites believe in forced sharing. 64% of non-whites do. That's a huge gap. So you can see where this is going. Barack Obama is heavily dependent on minorities and women for votes. Thus, the private sector doesn't believe the president will pull back on his nanny state economic philosophy, and that is stunting economic growth. They're sitting on the money instead of investing it. The essential question is, what kind of country do Americans want? A vibrant capitalistic state or a Western European-style nanny state? The call will be made next year.